Cross now to the French presidential palace. France 24's Clovis Casali is there. Clovis, the president wouldn't have cut short a trip in Poland if he wasn't about to make an announcement, right?
Well, that's the idea indeed. French President Emmanuel Macron expected to land here in France, near Paris, in about an hour. And symbolically, it's important for the French president to be on national soil when such an announcement is made. The name of the next prime minister should be disclosed soon through a statement, presumably. Nothing's sure, of course, but indeed, if President Macron shortened his trip to Poland, it could indicate that he's ready to announce the name of the next prime minister. And for the French leader, the problem is very simple. He needs to find someone who can get some kind of majority at Parliament with no single party holding an outright majority. If you ask me, two strong contenders, Bernard Cazeneuve and François Bayrou. Cazeneuve, a left-wing figure, who's no longer a member of the Socialist Party. He's actually rejected by some on the left who say he's not left-wing enough. And on the other hand, you've got François Bayrou, a close ally of Emmanuel Macron and a centrist figure.
Yeah, so those are the two options at this point in time, but it's going to take more than a nomination. They'll also have to sign some kind of pact, if you will, or do some kind of deal to get a budget over the line.
That's the problem again for President Macron, and he should be picking someone from the left-wing ranks to be sure to be able to pass a budget if that person from the left is validated by the centrist bloc of President Macron. And presumably Emmanuel Macron has got some kind of authority on the centrist bloc. On the other hand, if he names someone like François Bayrou, who's a centrist figure, who's tolerated, let's say, by the French far right, who has a lot of MPs in Parliament. Well, François Bayrou, if he's picked, well, it would be the sign that Emmanuel Macron's picking against someone from his centrist bloc, one of his close allies. Remember that François Bayrou has been around here in French politics for years and years. He was in the 90s education minister when President Chirac was in charge here at the Élysée palace. And when François Bayrou was one of the first major figures to back young Emmanuel Macron when he first ran for the French presidency, well, it really boosted Emmanuel Macron. Since then, it became a strong ally of the French president. So maybe some would say that he owes François Bayrou this, and that François Bayrou has always dreamt of becoming prime minister. On the other hand, you've got Bernard Cazeneuve. Bernard Cazeneuve, who was once prime minister under François Hollande, who knows Emmanuel Macron well, because once upon a time, Emmanuel Macron was a young protégé of François Hollande here at the Élysée palace. The two men know each other, respect each other. They met actually when a few months ago when Emmanuel Macron was looking for a prime minister. And then, of course, he picked a right-wing politician, Michel Barnier. Those two people are strong contenders, but again, it's very difficult to see, because for the past few days, politicians from the left, from the centre, from the right have all been giving their red lines. And now it's for Emmanuel Macron to decide. He's the French president. He needs to pick a person who will get some kind of majority at the National Assembly, or at least who won't suffer a vote of no confidence. Bear in mind, just one final remark, that President Macron cannot hold new snap elections before this summer. So he needs some kind of government who will survive at least until the summer.